Hello, hello, hello. We are back. I am Angela. Welcome back, and welcome for the first time, if this is your first time watching. Thank you very much for watching. We are continuing our playthrough of Assassin's Creed Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Things evidently are not going well for Ezio right now, because... There we go. Everyone is trying to kill me as soon as I step on these rooftops. It's almost like it's a crime or something. Let's see, if you're watching... not for the first time. I haven't really done a whole lot, actually, since the last time we played this. So I uncovered a little bit more of the map. Right now we're in Romania / Forli. That's what it is. But we're going to be heading over to play around in Venice, but I want to get this codex page first. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah. Sit back, relax, enjoy, come chat. I love it when people talk in my chat room. Super fun. And we're gonna see what happens. There we go. So I'm trying to get this codex page. There's some codex page somewhere around here that when I get it will enable me to talk to Leonardo and get it decoded, and sometimes lets me get like special equipment and whatnot. And it looks like, oh, you know what, it might be inside this building, and I probably have to go to the other side, so that's what we're going to do. Sometimes it's hard to tell on the mini-map where exactly I'm supposed to be. There we go, yep. These guys down here, there they are, normally mean they've got something high value in there, so we're going to get to work. Oh. Well, that was the worst assassination ever. There we go. Alright, let's get to work. Oh. I forgot these guys are strong. Hard to counter. If you watched before, you know we have a question of the day. I'm going to hold on a minute to that. But we will get to that very shortly. Once I get into the gameplay a little bit. Alright. And if you have been watching regularly, you might remember my wife and I did our special Saturday stream. Uh-oh. We're going to start this mission right here so we can avoid these guys.
Must be done quickly, but there is a reward.
What is this? This is a race, I think. Deliver this letter to a Romania farmer. Alright. Sometimes these are funny. Let's see what it says. There's an inform you that your presence is requested at the Palazzo Comune. Received correspondence from your neighbors implying you have attacked several of them with your sword. Even going so far as to mutilate a young girl who crossed your farm. Not nice. Though this is your right, as it is your land. They have also claimed that you have committed crimes against God and nature. Such behavior is forbidden. If you are not aware of the charges against you, read Leviticus 18:23. Oh, goodness. Okay, yeah, let's go deliver this letter to this dude. So sometimes the quickest route is not the most direct. But unfortunately... Oh, there it is. Okay, but in this case it is. How nice. But I only have 1 minute to make it happen. Sometimes it makes sense to, like, go find a route. Okay, I want to go up there. Go find a route that takes you near a horse that you can ride, because that'll be quicker than just running straight there, but this one, I think the quickest way is over a wall, so... Let's see. And... 25 seconds, I think we can make this. Here he is. Yeah, you might want to cool it with that, dude. Oh, resolve the conflict? Alright. He's looking for a fight. And that is that. Oh, he has friends. I see. That was about to be the quickest resolution to a fight I think I've ever seen. Oh, come on, friend. There we go. There we go. Oh. Not nice to punch a dude in the back of the head. That's my job. There we go. Excellent. There we go. That was nice and quick. I appreciate that. I wonder if there's a way back over the wall from here, because it doesn't look like it. Which is probably good, considering the wall is built to keep people out. Alright, was there anything else I wanted to do in that city? Let's find out. That's right, I was trying to get... Oh, there's the Codex page. Alright, we're going to do a quick race, and then we'll head over to Venice and have some fun. So, if you watch regularly, you might know we have our special Saturday show, which we did this past Saturday, 4 to 6. That is when we stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 to 6, and then Saturday is my joint stream with my wife, which is one of my favorite days. And we played Lego Harry Potter, and audio has been a bit difficult. We just got her a headset, which is good, but because we have 2 mics, it's not easy to get it right. But we just ordered a fancy new microphone, which I'm super excited about, and hopefully will be here soon. So hopefully, if we're both talking into one mic, it will make things a little bit easier. See what this dude has to say.
I can outrun any man I know here, but a little bird told me you're quite good. Care to prove it?
Let's go, friend. Historically, I haven't been doing very well at these, so we'll see what happens. Alright. Go, go, go. Run, Ezio. Oh, goodness, this is a long one, too. It's like a 5-minute race. So I have a policy. You might know this if you watch regularly. I will not try a race more than twice in a row. If I fail that many times, I don't believe it's fair to you for me to keep trying. So hopefully we can make this one work right off the bat here. But if we can't, it won't take very long before I decide just to do it offline. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not where we're trying to go. Come on. Where am I trying to go? There it is. Oh, friend, Ezio. Alright, don't worry, that's not the end of the race. There we go. Come on, swim faster. There we go. Alright, back on track. Yeah, sometimes you really need the first... Oh, goodness. I hate this. Sometimes it's hard to get... Go in the right... Ah, like that. There we go. Ah, darn it. That might be the end of the race. Sometimes the important part is knowing the route. Once you figure out the route, you're generally alright, but the first time... And... Now let's get chased down by the guard. Maybe not. Oh. Ow. Okay. Okay, halfway done. Oh, but we're above halfway with how far we're supposed to be, so... Run, run, run. Think gingerbread man, Ezio. Oh, race back to the start? Ooh, there's a horse, though. Can I use the horse? Yes, I can. I like that. Oh, come on. Glad that counted. I wasn't sure it was gonna. Go, go, go. Come on. Guess what? There it is! With like a full minute to spare. That is such a relief. Oh my gosh, I don't have to put you through that again. Alright, let's head out to Venice. Beautiful Venice. I always wanted to go to Venice. I never got the chance. I remember going to Italy many years ago, but we kind of visited the... I remember going to Florence and Tuscany, which we already talked about earlier in the process of this game, but Venice was somewhere I always wanted to get, but it didn't happen, sadly. Not that it can't, but I don't think I will be visiting it anytime soon. There we go. People leave a lot of money in their boats, apparently, in this game. Alright, let's go talk to this dude. Venice. Oh, goodness. So, I have only unlocked, like, the first district here. I'm super excited. There are 3 more districts. So that'll be nice. I was looking, and you can talk to art merchants to get, like, maps of treasure chests, which can be a big help for buying clothes, which you know I like to buy in this game. And unfortunately, I'm not able to get to any of the art merchants yet, because they're just not available, which is too bad. Alright, let's go do a real mission. Something fun. We'll head straight over to there. Memory start. That way. There we go. Alright, so, time for question of the day. Question of the day today is, what is the longest trip you've ever taken? And I mean like the longest plane ride, or train ride, or automobile ride. What is the longest trip you have taken? Where did you go? Tell me about it. I want to hear. Here, let's listen to this memory start, and I'll tell you my answer.
Avanti. Prego. Can I offer you something? Biscotti. Un caffè.
What's cafe?
An interesting concoction brought to me by a Turk merchant. Here, have a taste.
Wasn't expecting to have to do anything there.
A little
Goodness.
bitter if you ask me. Just seems lacking somehow. I don't know. Have you considered adding sugar maybe? Or latte?
I suppose it's something of an acquired taste. Enough about that. Now where were we?
I don't know, what? What? Oh, I see. I just got... I was wondering what happened.
Cost us dearly.
Okay.
It will take time to recover. No doubt Emilio will use this post to strengthen his defenses and continue his oppression of the district. You may not share our motive, but I know you share our goal.
Why not gather your forces and try again?
To act in haste would only bring more losses. No, we must resupply and draw new plans.
Can you afford to sit around and wait?
Nor would I want you to. Work with us instead. Already my men begin to mend today's wounds. Seek them out. They'll put you to work. The sooner you aid them, the sooner we can strike.
Molto bene, messere. I accept.
It is the right decision.
All right. Shrieking Violetta, so you say Brazil is the longest trip you have ever taken. It took 30 hours or so. Goodness. Well, there you go. That, yeah, the how was it? I would love to go to Brazil. I think it'd be super fun. and super cool. Brazil seems like a pretty unique place, which is awesome. The longest trip I ever took was an 18-hour flight. At the time, I think it was the longest flight in the world, the longest like single leg, and it was to Australia.
Salute, Rosa. You seem to be healing well.
How are you finding Venezia?
Oh,
It
Rosa.
has its charms. But how do you deal with the smell? Que schifo.
So, what brings you to me?
I was hoping you could help me with something.
And-
Learn to climb the way you do.
Oh. Va bene, I can do that. Well, I can't, but Franco can. Franco, muovere il culo! Show Ezio how to reach the top of that scaffolding.
Ooh, I'm about to learn an important new skill. And I'm really excited
Begin
about
in
that.
a hanging position. Then jump to the ledge above you. As you reach it, grab it with your hand and pull yourself up.
Well done, dude.
There. See how it works?
What an athlete.
I think so.
Only one way to find out. Try for yourself.
Ooh, Australia. Yeah, so Australia was a super awesome trip. We went there with my music department in high school. The coolest thing... Okay, hold on. Hold L up and press X to climb, leap, and then O. There we go.
Jump, Ezio.
Nice. The coolest thing, I think, is we actually... Mr. Park Avenue manicure. I know. Terribly fancy.
Grab the ledge at the height.
So? How did I do?
I've seen better.
Okay, Rosa.
You wound me with your cruel, cruel words.
All right, Smargiasso. Let's put your skills to the test.
I'm all
Smargiasso.
ears.
Meet me in front of the Frari.
So the coolest thing I think we did in Australia was we got to play in the Sydney Opera House, which was super fun. Once in a lifetime opportunity. The Sydney Opera House has the weirdest purple carpet inside. That's one of the things I really remember for some reason, was walking in and just being like, why is the carpet this color? But super fun. Super fun. I can't even begin to explain how awesome Australia was. And you said, Brazil was an amazing trip, so it was worth it. I'm so very glad to hear it. I want to hear what your favorite thing to do was in Brazil, because I imagine there are quite a few things.
Ah, Ezio. I was hoping you might return. I want your advice on something.
Of course. Tell me what troubles you.
Emilio has turned some of my own men against me.
Bribery and
Ooh,
blackmail,
Emilio.
is it?
Yes, and we cannot strike until the traitors are dealt with. They're still somewhere in this district, keeping tabs on us and reporting back to Emilio.
Not for much longer, they're not.
Identify and kill the traitorous thieves with pleasure. So let's see, what was another thing that was great about Australia? Oh, so we took a trip in Australia to a it was a working cattle ranch, sheep ranch, and they were set up to like do school trips. So you'd go there and you'd learn how the sheep ranch works, and snorkeling, eating different foods, and drinking caipirinhas. My wife's like, yes. She is familiar with caipirinhas. And I think, did we make those once?
Sure did.
We sure did. Delicious. And an excellent way. Visiting historic sites, I'll bet. I mean, I'm not as familiar with the history of that part of the world. So that sounds like an awesome way to spend some time in Brazil. Well, and I'm always a big fan of trying different foods. The funny thing about Australia is, like, there's some food that's very different. Those guys are after me. There we go. So the funny thing about somewhere like Australia is there are some foods that are very different, but also, like, Australia is really well known for steaks. And we do have those here. But they also have kangaroo steaks, which we do not have here, and which are super cool and super delicious. Oh, I should concentrate so that I'm not getting killed in this. Okay, where's my target? Okay, we're just gonna run for it. There we go. Alright. Maybe not the sneakiest assassin right now. There we go. So in Australia, we went to this working sheep ranch, and they were set up to do like school trips. So you would go and you would learn how the ranch works and all the different jobs people do. And it was super interesting, but they broke us up into 3 groups, and then we each got to go do one activity. And then the groups kind of rotated around. So one of the activities was you got to see a dude work with a stock whip, like they have on the ranch. And they let you play around with whips, and that was super fun. And of course, all the students really liked that. They also they had a boomerang, and they would teach you how to throw it. And so we did that, and that was super fun. And all the students really wanted to do it. And then my group got to... it's actually got a very sad history. I'm not terribly surprised that Brazil has a terribly sad history. I feel like... Anyway, we won't get into the details of the politics of that part of the world in regards to how ours are. Yeah. Well, and I know it's got a lot of inequality as well, which is very, very unfortunate. There we go. Dude's right there.
Damn!
Here we are. But at the same time, I feel like, almost especially when a place has a really sad history, I think it's very important to visit the historical sites, if that makes sense. Of course, we like to have happy history, but not everywhere gets to have a happy history, sadly. And it's important to remember that.
I'm losing him.
Oh, so what did our group get to do? Yeah, so we had sorry. So we had the 3 different parts, and there was the whips and the boomerangs, which were super cool, and all the students wanted to play with. And then the last thing we did was you went and watched one of the ranchers ride their horse around, and you didn't get to participate. And all they did was have their dogs round up the sheep and move the sheep around. And we thought it was going to be the most boring part of the whole thing, and it was actually amazing. The rancher had these 2 dogs. They were like Australian Shepherd Dingo mixes, I think. And oh, do I have 2 guys I need to get here? Okay, no, just the one. There we go. Done. Oh, come on, friend. And so we thought it was going to be super boring, and then we actually got to watch, and the dogs are so incredibly well trained. They actually know how to ride the horse. So they have like the rancher sitting up on the horse, and then he calls out a command, and the dogs jump up, and one sits on front, and one sits behind him on the horse, and then he can ride around so that the dogs don't get tired. And he can whistle and point, and the dogs will take the sheep to wherever he points. And so it was just super funny, because we were all like expecting to be super bored, and then sure enough, it was one of the coolest parts of the trip. And then, oh, speaking of snorkeling, as you did in Brazil, we got to go snorkeling off the Great Barrier Reef, which was super fun. I was scuba certified at the time, but I had a cold, and that's not smart. So I didn't do it, which is too bad. I was not able to find Nemo, unfortunately. but we were also kind of north on that coast, so... I did see a lot of blue tangs. I don't think any of them were dory, because they seemed to know where they were going, and they weren't swimming around in circles so much. Alright, there we go. Okay. Finish that mission. Let's find another mission. Let's continue on this track.
Salud.
Alright, oh, I think I get to talk... That's right. Ooh, I can talk to Leonardo real quick. We'll talk to Leonardo so that I can get any special improvements.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you?
Haha! You found another one. How exciting!
Nice.
Oh, tricky. A numerical substitution and a language shift. Give me a moment. It's done.
I don't think that's actually that tricky. I mean, it'll take a while to get, for sure, but I don't think that's particularly tricky. Alright, we're gonna go heal, and then we're gonna go to one of these missions I got right here.
That's better for now.
Okay, Fabco. Okay, that's Rosa. We're not going to do the Rosa mission just yet. We're going to do the other one first. Up we go. That's right, and I got that fancy new trick. Ah, it makes climbing buildings so much easier. There are some buildings you can't climb at all in this game until you get that trick, so I'm super glad that happened. There we go. Talk to me, friend.
Ben trovato, Ugo. What's the trouble?
You and Rosa
Ugo.
managed to escape from Seta, but the others were not so lucky. Emilio's captured them, and now they await execution.
You know where they're being held?
I know they're still in the district, but beyond that, no. You'll have to look for them.
I'll have your brothers back here in no time.
Well, let's get looking then. Free the captive thieves from Emilio. I do not like this Emilio person. Alright, let's find out which one's closest. Over... Yeah, they're all pretty equal. We're gonna start with that one, though. There we go. Oop. We're now in, well, the most dangerous part of the game for me, which is running. Oh, there we go.
Listen to them squeal.
I don't like this cruelty.
It's no wonder their master hides.
Oh, yeah?
Where is Emilio? I'd like to be rid of this trash.
There we go. I am Silent Knight. There we go. Oh, okay, maybe not that silent. Come on, friend.
Remember your training. Get end this quickly.
Okay. There we go.
Remember what I taught you, ragazzi.
One thing I like to do in this game, if I can, is just pull the guards' weapons away from them. Oh, except the dudes with the hammers can hit hard.
We work together.
There we go.
Remember what I taught you, ragazzi.
Oh, oh goodness. That was quite the hit. Oh,
Forza, ragazzi.
come
Remember
on.
your
My
training.
timing's a little off today. Oh no. Oh. I want the dude with the spear to try and hit. Okay. Fine, call my bluff. Alright, we're just gonna get to work then.
Remember what I taught you.
There we go. That's more what we're looking for. Goodness. Haha. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could get one to hit the other. I'll have to work to make that happen more often. Okay. Okay, that's it. Let's go. You know what? This is taking too long. Smoke bomb. Oh. Maybe not. Having a hard time with this dude today. Come on. Ow. Okay, come on. Maybe it is time for another smoke bomb. Oh, goodness. There we go. Alright, that was the most painful thing to watch. That made me so sad. Okay, let's help out these thieves.
Let's do it.
Escort them back to Ugo. Come on, thieves. The nice thing about the thieves is they actually follow you, even if you run up on the rooftops. Like, I love that the courtesans help me get into secure places, but they don't climb buildings, which is good because they're generally barefoot. Although, are the thieves? No, the thieves are wearing shoes. So that makes sense.
There! There! Violence is the only answer.
Let's go.
There we go. Sorry, friends. Little interruption. But the mercenaries and the courtesans won't follow you. Oh, 4 allies, and I need 1 alive. I would really love to keep all 4 of them alive, please.
Stay close.
There we go. Excellent. Alright, so that's 1. Go get the far group. Oh, and you know what? I might be able to, there's a viewpoint nearby I might be able to get. Now, I think I tried to get this earlier while I was offline, and I couldn't because I didn't have that jump move yet. But now I got it. Oop.
You are not allowed up here!
Come on, come on. There we go. We're gonna try and play like an assassin who actually knows what he's doing today. Instead of the one that keeps just sprinting up to people and stabbing them in the middle of the street. There we go. That's the jump I couldn't make before. Alright, I don't want that guy to see me anymore. So I think Australia was the single longest flight I ever had. I'm trying to think if it was the longest I ever took to get somewhere. I actually think it might be. I don't know. It's possible when our family went to Italy it took longer than 18 hours. But I don't think it did. It depends. It really depends on how long the layover was. France was not that far. So yeah, I don't know. My current answer, though, which we will stick with, is Australia. Australia was the longest I ever took to get somewhere. Oh, sorry, friend. Oh, the herald is shouting about shooting carrier pigeons, which might have to do with the fact that I am wanted. Oops. Alright. There we go. Let's see if we can take care of this one a little more gracefully.
Where's your master now?
Perhaps we'll mount your heads on pikes.
Better to hang their corpses from the palazzo windows.
If I can get there fast enough, I might be able to stab them both. Oh! There we go. Ah! Far more gracefully, it looks like.
On me.
There we go. 4 allies, 1 needed alive. I like to keep as many alive as possible. Uh-oh, they see me. This is not a good thing. We're gonna buy some medicine.
Trust me. You'll soon feel much.
Oh. Okay, everyone run. Go. Let's go. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Come on, friends. I need all of you to follow me, please. Yeah, let's not mess with the guards down there. So, escort missions have this reputation in gaming, which some of you may know. You always have these people trying to follow you, and for some reason, they are never terribly smart. They're always like, oh, I'm going to stay safe by running straight through the fight, and, you know, I wonder if I can walk through that wall of fire. And this is an escort mission, but it has 4 people in it, and I gotta say, I mean, at least they can follow me up on rooftops, that's nice. But, it's not exactly the simplest objective. Oh, one of my dudes was about to fall. I hope he's okay. Looks like I've still got 4 of them, so I think we're good. So if anyone else has traveled to a faraway place, I'd love to hear about it. I know I talked through the question of the day with my wife before I play. And she had said, I think Thailand was the farthest, over 18-hour trip, right? How long was it?
I can't remember. I have to go back and look, but we had like a 4-hour layover in Tokyo.
Gotcha, 4-hour layover in Tokyo.
We couldn't leave the airport.
Where you couldn't leave the airport, yeah. It's not a short trip is the point. I think she also said, in addition to being the like longest it ever took to get somewhere, it was also, oh god, ow, that hurt. It was also like the farthest you'd ever been culturally. Yeah. Yeah, that was the funny thing about like Australia is, yes, it's a different country entirely, but culturally it's not terribly different from the US. As opposed to somewhere like Thailand or Brazil.
Well, and one of the things about Thailand is that even the characters, the letters are different.
That's right, yeah. And she's saying, in Thailand, of course, the language is totally different, as well as the characters in the written language, so that makes sense.
So like I can't even read.
Yeah, can't even read signs. Oh, don't attack the courtesans, dude. Dude, I don't like this guy. He has killed 2 courtesans in cold blood. And this dude's... Oh my goodness. No. There we go. I am so sorry to those courtesans. I didn't even realize I accidentally hired them. And now there are 3 of them dead in the street.
The markets belong to the people.
That was awful. I didn't like that.
Fall in.
Alright, come on, thieves. Let's go. Up, up, up. we go. Okay, let's try and keep all 4 of you alive again. This is quite the soundtrack. Come on, friends. There they are. I actually bought all of these soundtracks. I used to play them while I drove. It's pretty nice.
Andiamo.
I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to succeed so quickly.
I aim to please.
You're welcome, friend.
I'll let Antonio know about our progress. Come find me later. I've got another job for you.
What sort of job?
Meet me near the docks, and I'll explain.
Molto bene.
Molto bene. Nice! That actually went better than I could have hoped for. Considering my track record with staying alive and keeping people alive and being sneaky. Alright, let's go back.
I apologize.
We're gonna get my equipment repaired. That's nice. I need more smoke bombs, because everyone needs more smoke bombs always. And I have an opportunity... Ooh. That butcher knife is surprisingly good. We're gonna get that. Let's see here. And we are going to get... a Milanese sword, perhaps. I like to normally save up and get like the nicest equipment I can get my hands on. And in this case, it is that. Alright. And some nice armor. I don't know why I didn't check the blacksmiths earlier. Shoot.
Tell your friends about me.
I will, friend. Thank you.
Fresh cutlet.
Here. Stock up on medicine. And we are good to go. Let's go talk to Rosa. One of my very favorite characters in this game, as it turns out.
Climbing a bit of scaffolding is all well and good. But let's see how you do out in the open.
On top of that tower, then? Torno fra un attimo.
Ascend the tower as fast as possible using the leap climb. Oh, where am I trying to get? Oh, is this... This is literally the tower that I just climbed up to. Except now it's part of a... Now I have 5 minutes to do it. There we go. Yeah, this gets a lot easier when you know the way already. Somehow, I'm not terribly worried about falling behind on this one. And... done. Oh, get to the bottom of the tower. What up, Rosa?
So?
Looks like you've learned all I have to teach you. I'll let Antonio know of your progress. Finish your other tasks. We're almost there.
Excellent! And you know what? Now we've got one of the Templar lairs to take care of. Oh. Ouch. So I think we're gonna go do that. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do first, though? I want to go talk to a tailor. So, y'all might remember. I don't know why I love it so much. I always thought these costumes were super cool. I always kind of wanted one. But I am not talented enough to make good cosplay stuff. So I have to make do with what we have in the game. So we're going to go check out what they have here in Venice. Aside from more space to hold poisons, which I'm going to get. Ooh. Alright. So I'm thinking about changing into something else. So, if you have a preference on any of these, let's take a look at our options. Venetian wine. Venetian Azure. Azzurro is the Italian word for blue. Venetian Teal. And Classic Assassin White. Those are our options. If you have a preference which one of those Ezio should wear, I would love to hear in the comments. I will take the first one and wear it into the next stream, which will be on Wednesday, from 4 to 6. It's wine o'clock. All right, Venetian wine it is. Those are some nice colors too. It's a beautiful, beautiful winey, kind of purpley, and some nice blue. I like the blue on all of them actually. So, Venetian wine. Thank you very much, KB09. That's what we're playing as, and that's what we will continue to play as for several days here. Oh, actually, that's gorgeous with the red cape as well. Nice, good choice. This is why I always need to bring someone shopping with me when I go to get clothes, because otherwise I'm like, I'll just have the black one. My wife's like, real talk. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Yes, that looks awesome. It does. I used to always like... I used to buy all the clothes in the game, but I would only wear one throughout the entire playthrough. So thank you very much for that help. Gorgeous red and blue. Excellent. Alright. That'll help Ezio's self-confidence. Although I don't think he needs any help with his self-confidence, because sometimes he's a little overly confident right now. How are you doing today, KB09? It's been a weird couple of days. Hold on, let's see here. Explore Santa Maria Gloriosa dei Frari and find the Templar treasure hidden within. I like treasure. Let's go. We've had a couple of those days, you know, where like the days feel like they are going by so quick. We like look up and all of a sudden it's nighttime. Hanging in there. You're on spring break this week, so no teaching. Awesome. Less to do. I like that. That sounds nice. Things are always surprisingly busy here. Like, we all thought we were going to not be totally busy while we were sheltered in place, and we were wrong. So that's fun. Yeah, it's been one of those... It's been a couple days where it's like... The day goes by really quickly. We look up, suddenly it's the end of the week. But at the same time... It feels like the week has, like, 10,000 days. It's just going so slowly. So that's been a little disheartening. As far as how we're doing, we discovered last night that our kitchen sink has a leak in it. What was that? Oh, today. That's right. I can't tell what day it is. We discovered our kitchen sink has a leak, and has for a while, as it turns out. And that's the worst. And now I have to fix it. But I needed time to come stream for you all.
Don't think about it.
My wife's like, don't think about it. I'll try. Right now we're playing this game, and we are talking with friends, so this is better. This is better than a leaky sink. Which, God, I should hope it is. No, I know, right? It's the worst. And the worst thing is right now I don't want to call anyone to, like, come fix it, because I don't ideally want people... As your disposal is broken? I am so sorry. I've had that happen before, and, like... That's pretty awful. Yeah, and you don't want someone to come fix it. So that's the way I feel about everything right now. Like, I'd rather try and fix it myself. So I've been like researching things online. Like, how do I take care of this? What There we go.
Then, now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Very nice. I love these little checkpoints. Very nice and helpful. So I remember a few years ago, what was it that went out? Our dishwasher. That's what it was.
Oh, no.
Died. And that was like... I was so not used to... Let's see, where am I supposed to jump to? I can't tell. I think... Maybe this way. Let's try that way. And if not, I just hit a checkpoint and it'll be okay. Our dishwasher broke. And it was like the worst thing to have broken. Because I know like people live without dishwashers. It's such a first world problem. People live without dishwashers and you're used to it. But if you get a dishwasher to then have to go back to washing all of the dishes by hand is just miserable. And it makes you like not want to cook. I don't want to cook so I don't get things dirty so I don't have to clean them. It sucks living without a dishwasher. You feel that pain. Never go back. I know. Goodness. I'm with you. Well, it's like, I wonder if I can get to those things on the wall there. Let's find out.
Val
Right.
signed up, but he was later.
Goodness, did I just ruin this? I might have. Okay, we're back here. That's fine. We'll take things back from here. It's like living, if you have like an in-house, in-unit washer dryer. Your first apartment didn't have a dishwasher or a disposal. How do people live like that? I know. So I remember reading online recently, apparently garbage disposals are not terribly common in the UK. And like, I just can't. It's so awful. Such a first world problem, but I'm like, yeah, no. Let's not. I know, awful. And yeah, once we got an in-unit washer dryer, because we used to have to go to the laundry room, and it was the worst. And you like, just like it takes up extra time, and it's just not fun. And so when we got an in-unit washer dryer, it was like the best thing. We're like, we can do laundry whenever, and we don't have to pay like $3.50 to wash and dry a single load of clothes. Because that also was like,
Stupid.
I'm not sure. I don't think it actually costs that much, you know. But yeah, things are better now. Okay, so I keep seeing, see that little alcove up there on the left? I keep thinking there's gotta be... Did your previous place need quarters for laundry? It didn't do quarters. It was weird. It did, you had to buy a card.
It was stupid.
And then recharge the card. That's a whole other stupid step. Yeah, so you had to buy a card, and then you had to put money on the card. And, like...
It was not easy to put money on the card.
It was not easy to put money on the card. It was just a mess. And I was, suffice it to say, not a fan. Yeah. If you can get in-unit washer dryer, that is the way to live. Quarters is harder. Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be tough, like, not having... There we go. Not, like, if I didn't have quarters on hand, because that's the other thing is, were we able to use cards to pay for the cards?
No, you had to have cash.
No, you had to have cash. Okay, so that's the thing, like, especially when you go to Safeway to get quarters and they tell you they don't have any. Oh my gosh.
Like, Bull, what do you mean you don't have
What do you
any?
mean you don't have any? I'm sure there are quarters somewhere in that grocery store. Honestly. That was the other thing. Like, yeah, I don't carry cash. I make it a point not to carry cash. So why do I suddenly need to carry cash? Oh, your laundry card takes a card to add money, so that's good. Yeah. That's a little bit nicer, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, this is weird. So, that's weird. What is happening here? So from where oh, I'm just ruining everything. That's what's happening here. Typical me.
God.
Okay. I'm looking at this, these places are always a bit of a puzzle. Carry cash just to use a cashless transaction. Oh, God. Yeah. Life got significantly better once we had an in-unit washer-dryer. I will say that much.
We did our laundry more often.
Yeah, we do our laundry far more often, which is nice, too. We're not like, what can I wear that doesn't smell too bad? That no one else will notice? Okay, so I can go two directions from here. I can go to the right and go over there. Or I can go to the left. And I don't know which one I'm supposed to do. We're going to start with the right and see what happens. These places are like giant puzzles, and sometimes they have like secret rooms that have a bunch of treasure. And I would like that. Okay, I think that's the way I'm actually supposed to go, so I think I'm going to go the other way first. Which means, once again, I fall to the ground. Ow. Oh, goodness. I promise we'll get out of here shortly, and then we can actually do a real mission. So, KB, do you have a... So you're still using a laundry room, is that right? Because what I've been trying to figure out, like, we have an in-unit washer-dryer here, but our last place didn't, and the place next door to us doesn't. They use laundry rooms. And I have been wondering how, like, what the rules are right now. Because if you need to do laundry, you need to do laundry, right? But, like, you have 2 laundry rooms on site. One is not too far from you, thankfully. That's nice. Yeah, our laundry room at the old place was actually reasonably close, I think. It was downstairs and... Or am I thinking it was closer than it was? Was it way at the front? Okay, I am wrong. I have made it up to be better in my mind than it actually was.
You put the clothes in the car and drove to the laundry room.
What? I thought we found one closer. At any rate. But I've been trying to figure out, like... How do you stay 6 feet away from people? How do you... Like, all that stuff. But if that brings up too many awful memories, maybe don't worry about answering that question. There we go. Look at that. Secret area. That's what I'm talking about. So that's 1. And normally they have 2. And this one... Okay. Oh, big time rules. Disinfecting wipes in them, as well as the package center. There's a list of things you have to wipe every time. Oh, goodness. Oh, it keeps going. Every time you come in and out, it's small enough. And I went in the middle of the morning, so no one was in there. Yeah. I feel for you. I am so sorry you have to do that. That sounds awful. Okay, let's see. So I can get there. Oh, I think I see the way. I imagine you just wait outside until they finished. The whole thing is about 10 feet wide. Yeah, not a lot of room for social distancing. I hear ya. Okay. Oh, goodness. Wow. I am so very sorry. Do you say that stresses you out? Yeah, that stresses me out as well. Alright, let's move to something happier. What has been the best part of your week so far? Or the best part of last week, seeing as today is Monday. Although, if you're on spring break, I guess that must be pretty nice. Okay, if I can get up to there, so I need to get over to there. I think that's it. You think it helps that most everyone is home, though? You're not all trying to do laundry after 5 p.m.? It's more spread out. That is nice. That would be at least a bit helpful. I can appreciate that. Oh. Go, 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 Ezio. Come on. Today's been pretty good. Sat out on the balcony for a while. Enjoyed the sun. Very nice. That sounds like a nice way to spend a little bit of time. Yeah, our patio does not... That's right, okay. I'm here, I need to turn this way. There we go. I think this is how I can do it. Yeah, our patio doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight, but it would be nice to sit out there. We need to do some work on it. Make it all comfortable. We have big plans for that space. There we go. Look at that. Secret area number 2. Excellent. Great, now I can finally stop this madness. Put the fort outside. I'm not totally averse to the idea, actually. But alas, I think a lot of the blankets we're using are indoor blankets. Plus, there's a squirrel that keeps running around on our patio. And I don't really want to mess with it. And our dog would go crazy. Intense, just like camping. Yes, please. Oh, that's what we need. A little beam.
I do not want to camp on our porch, on our patio.
my wife's like, I do not want to camp on our patio. Yeah.
The ground is very hard.
The ground is pretty hard. I mean, it is a cement slab, so... Yeah. Maybe not the most comfortable way to camp. Okay. Excellent. Now, I believe I hit all of the secret rooms. I can just nice and quickly finish up this place. She says, I'd rather camp out in the nature, too. Fair enough. Yeah. Camping in the nature, I'm on board. We actually... So my family goes on a big camping trip every year. And I'm a little worried about it this year, because I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen. But... it also stresses me out to think that far in advance, so yeah. Hopefully it works out, that's all I can think. Alright, there we go, finally. Goodness, thank you all for coming along on this journey. That was a lot that just happened. Open the Templar Strongbox. Very nice. Let's clean up. Ooh, they got some ancient Egyptian stuff going on. Money, money, money. I always love it. This is my favorite thing in video games, when you see, like, a place that seems to have been closed off for tens of years, possibly, like, hundreds, and there are lit torches inside. Always makes me laugh.
Kim says you should tell lake stories.
Oh, I should tell lake stories? Oh, goodness. What lake stories? Let's see here. So we go... There we go. So we go camping every year. I am super excited for when I get to start playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because that's the one about pirates. I am a big fan of pirates, so we're going to talk pirate stories real quick. There we go. So when I was in middle school, I think, Pirates of the Caribbean came out, and it was like my favorite thing. So my friends and I all got pirate costumes, and we made a pirate crew. and we sailed around, and it was super funny because we were camping, but we were lake camping. So my family had this like little 16-foot boat, and we would sail around and be landlocked pirates. But it was super fun. Like, there are like 100 people that go on this camping trip every year at the same time in the same place, and we went and pillaged the campsites. So we ran through and just started stealing stuff because we knew everyone. But people are so nice. They knew we were going to be coming through, so they bought things specifically for us to steal and then left them out in their campsites. And we were all in middle school, so we were like, what, 11, 12, 13, something like that. None of us were able to drive. And the nearest town is like over 10 miles away from the lake. So like money was useless because we'd have to get an adult to drive us out. And so we just sold food. Yes, please. Oh, you can do a pirate emoji on here? I love it. And so we went and people left out like all kinds of good stuff. They left out Capri Suns, and they left out like boxes of Cheez-Its and goldfish. It was great. That was one of my greatest plans. Oh, ouch, that hurt. I modeled, because I came up with the idea to do this, so I was captain, naturally. Plus, my family was the one with the ship. So, and I was the one that knew how to sail, so, captain. But we modeled it after actual pirate crews, so I looked up a bunch of sea shanties we could sing. Chumming for pirates. I love me some good pirate. I'm super excited. I need to hold on to some of my pirate stories for when I actually play Black Flag. But there are plenty of pirate stories, don't worry. So we modeled it after like actual pirate crews. So we found pirate crews always had, or often had, like articles of engagement, like rules of, I don't remember, what was that? Yeah, they had like a charter, so that there were rules in place, and you had to sign on if you wanted to be a part of the crew. And they said things about how you had to be prepared, and if you weren't prepared, then you would start losing part of your share. And it outlined what your jobs were, and who answered to who, and all that kind of stuff. And actually, it was surprisingly equal. Like, the example I found, and I forget which pirate, it was the articles drawn up by one of the famous, like, Golden Age pirates. The pay for the captain was 1.5 shares. Everything was divided by shares, so if you got a big haul, everyone got paid more. But everyone still made something, even if you didn't get, like, a huge amount. There we go. Look, I found a nice peaceful way to get inside here instead of just killing everyone. So the captain gets like 1.5 shares, and then there were 4 jobs. They're like bosun and like a weapons master and a navigator and something else, I think. Quartermaster, there we go. And they all got 1.25 shares. So 1.5, 1.25, and then everyone else got 1 share. Which actually I think is a pretty sweet gig. Like, the dude at the top is only making 50% more. Not too bad. Well done, pirates. So we drew that up, and then everyone signed it, and then we went and robbed the people in the campsites. And took our haul and sailed across the lake and ate.
You should feel better now, but
Feasted as pirates should after a good haul. It was super fun. Alright, let's see. Let's head for an actual mission. Yeah, once we get to Black Flag, we'll get into all the fun stuff. In case you couldn't tell, I am a bit of a fan of pirate lore and myth and legend. Although, you know what? We got plenty of time before that happens, so maybe we can tell stories anyway. Like, a question I want to ask is, do you have a favorite pirate? But I don't think everyone's given that much thought to that question. Like, which is too bad, because there's some pretty cool pirates out there. Classics, Blackbeard. My 3 favorite pirates are Anne Bonny, Mary Read, and Madam Ching. Madam Ching, one of the coolest pirates ever. Alright, let's start this mission and then we can talk more pirates, because I could continue talking for a long time.
Rescuing my brothers was more than just an act of charity, Ezio. The men you freed will play a vital role in the weeks to come. Just ask for their help, and they'll join you.
And once I have my little band of thieves?
Send them towards a group of guards, and they'll create a distraction.
Opening the way for me.
Exactly.
Saves me from having to bloody my sword. I like it.
Exactly. Now I'll tell you what to do with them. Antonio's plan calls for a bit of deception. We're to imitate his archers, which means we'll need the armor that they wear. A shipment of the stuff has just been loaded into chests, and now awaits delivery to Seta. Loot the chests and retrieve the outfits.
Nice.
When that's finished, I'll need you to fetch me a boat as well and bring it back here. We'll use it to move our men into the palazzo undetected.
Consider it done.
Let's do it. Rob the chest carrying the armor of Emilio's guards and then steal a boat and bring it to Ugo. How appropriate. We're going to talk about pirates while we steal the boat. Let's find out which mission objective is closest real quick. Start with that one. Yeah, so 3 favorite pirates of mine. Anne Bonny, Mary Read, and Madam Ching. So Madam Ching was, I think, Golden Age, but she was in the seas off the coast of China. And here in the United States, oftentimes when we talk about pirates, we're talking Golden Age Caribbean pirates. But she was unbelievably good at what she did. She knew that men wouldn't follow her, so she made her husband, I think, captain. And then... Oh, come on, Ezio. You can do better than this. Come on. Up, up, up. There we go. So she made her husband, I think, captain, and then made her the first mate, but she basically said, look, I'm better at this than you. You just do what I say and we'll be good. And he was like, yeah, you are better at this than me. I will do what you say and we'll be good. And she amassed a fleet so large that it apparently rivaled the size of the navies of the time, like Great Britain's and France's and Spain's, not to mention China's, which is where she was doing her pillaging. Whoops. And she was so successful that at a certain point, the Chinese government just said, for the love of God, please stop robbing us. You win. If you just stop, we will let you keep everything, we will pardon you, we will not come after you, and we will let you live out the rest of your days in peace. Just please disband your fleet of pirates and oh, that's where I'm supposed to be going. Disband your fleet of pirates and we will let you go. And she did, and they pardoned her, and she went and retired and died of natural causes many, many years later, which I think is like the coolest thing you can do as a pirate. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Look at that, didn't even have to kill anyone yet. Huh. Maybe we can be an assassin after all. And then Anne Bonny and Mary Read, two of my very favorites. Mary Read snuck on board. No, got hired as a cabin boy on. Oh goodness! All right, hold on. Let's concentrate for a second. Okay, I've got some thieves over here I can use to help me. I'm trying to be a good assassin and not just like kill everyone in the street. Okay, but dude, you need to stop. Oh. That was unfortunate. Yep, I'm sorry. I didn't know he couldn't swim. Alright. That was a cool shot. There we go. Ah, what is it with these dudes with their guitars? Alright, steal the boat. Someday I'll have to actually listen to the song he sings. What I really want are some courtesans to help me sneak in, because this area is restricted. But somehow, I'm not sure that's going to happen. I've got thieves over here, but I don't see any courtesans. Alright, we'll see what we can do. We'll hire them just in case. So Mary Read ended up, and you will see this in Black Flag, she managed to get hired as a cabin boy on Calico Jack Rackham's ship. And Anne Bonny was, I believe, dating Calico Jack at the time. And so Mary Read gets on this ship. Oh god. There we go. Anne Bonny was on the ship and Mary Read's there, and Anne Bonny took one look at Mary Read, who was dressed as a boy, and was like, yeah, sure, you're
You'd better get out of my...
Ah, shoot. She took one look at Mary Read and was like, yeah, sure, you're a boy. And then they became close friends, Anne Bonny and Mary Read. Sorry, I'm going to try and concentrate on one thing at a time here for a second so that I can steal this boat. This boat's way smaller than what I thought I was going to be stealing. There we go. So they became good friends because they were the only two women on this pirate ship. And then Calico Jack Rackham saw his girlfriend, Anne Bonny, talking to, who at the time I believe was going by Mark Read, and was like, what you doing? And decided that she must be cheating on him with Mark.
Molto bene, Ezio. This is exactly what we needed. I'll let Antonio know you finished the job.
Excellent. So, Jack Rackham went to kill Mary Read before Anne Bonny was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. And then she was like, no, she's actually a woman. And then he was like, oh. And then they went and did a bunch of looting together, which I think is super funny. I believe at one point they also got pregnant to get out of getting executed? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were clever. Both of them. And very, very talented pirates.
They were both executed.
Yeah, I believe they were both executed in the end. Because I think they both got pregnant and got out of their executions, and then were like, oh, like, we're pregnant, you can't. And then they got arrested again, and I think they both might have gotten pregnant again.
Yeah, I think they tried it twice.
I think they tried it twice, and at that point, the court was just like, yeah, no, we don't care. Goodbye. And I believe all of that happens in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Oh goodness. Okay, we found one of these symbols. It's time
Something
for
was up there.
creepy.
Something abandoned long ago.
Crazy. I know, right? They have some cool stories, and it's tough. Oh goodness. This is the creepiest part of the game to me. Find the eagle. I should do a pirate podcast. Ooh. That could be fun. That'd be super fun. Yes. I might have to think about this. Pirate podcast. Oh. There we go. With these formidable weapons, the adversaries of freedom plan to consolidate their territory, to exploit, to control, and finally to destroy. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think... Oh god. Okay, that one affects that one. That one affects those two. These things always take a while. And are not easy. Okay. Nice. Okay, so then I need to line these two up to each other. And then these ones... Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Nope. Oh, where is it? I keep on passing it. There it is. Oh, I see, because the middle one went too. So we need to go back to the middle one and line it up. There we go. Woof. Alright, next part of this. Apollo 11 photograph released to the public. Oh. Abstergo symbol. That's the symbol for the bad guys, which, is in the American flag. Creepy. Okay, oh, Templar symbols on the flag. There it is.
Jack deep underground. It was easy.
I never totally understood what was happening with these files, but they always creeped me out and made this part of the game really difficult. Alright, so we're about halfway done with finding out the truth, what happened with those who came before. Yeah, so obviously I very much like pirate myth and legend. It's funny because, like, some of it really is myth, and it's hard to pick away, like, which things are real and which ones are not. I maintain that Blackbeard was one of the greatest theater kids of all time. I think he was a total theater nerd. And we'll talk about that in just a second after we start this exciting mission, whatever it is. Everything must go. Let's defeat Emilio.
Please, enter.
Oh, I actually have to enter. There we go.
Your good work has restored us to our former strength, Ezio. We are ready to strike.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see that it is.
Mm-hmm.
You'll approach from above under the cover of night. Emilio has posted archers around the palazzo. Kill them, but do so quietly. As they fall, my men shall replace them.
What about the guards?
When you finish with the archers, we'll regroup in front of this building here and discuss next steps.
Cool.
Nessun problema. I'll take care of the archers and return to you.
Then it's settled. In bocca al lupo.
Crepi lupo.
There we go. Alright, so got to attack some archers. Yeah, so Blackbeard, biggest theater nerd ever, I think. For one thing, as it turns out, and I love this about about pirates, I read somewhere, and I remember it being a pretty reputable source, that pirates, like, it can get boring while you're out on the sea for days or weeks or months at a time. Sometimes, like, barely having anything to do, or if the wind dies, you've got, like, nothing to do. So you just chill and, like, need something to do to entertain yourselves. And that's why sailors were known to be singing a lot, because it was something to do. As it turns out, they also put on plays. And the most common type of play was a kind of improvised script where they would put one of the pirates on trial, and someone would play the judge, and they would have some people play, like, witnesses and executioners and whatnot, and they would, like, improvise a scene where the pirate on trial would be... They would go over all of his exploits, and they would, like, embellish them in huge ways, but have fun and tell funny stories about the pirate. And then at the end, the person playing the judge would normally sentence the pirate to death, and then they would finish the scene with a pretend... That did not work as well as we were hoping. Alright, let's just run straight off the edge and into the water. That's fine. Ezio is like the cat that is awful at being a cat. He's like falling off buildings. Oh, no. Alright, this is not going to plan. They're throwing rocks at me, jerks. There we go. Okay, now we can actually do our job. So at the very end, whoever was playing the judge would sentence the pirate to death. And they would either carry out the sentence, or they would have an elaborate chase where they all basically played a mass game of tag on the ship, and they all tried to catch the pirate who was escaping from the courtroom. Which I think is hilarious. And I love it. There we go. Yeah, this mission has already gone not according to plan, so, Oh. Oh, there we go. I want to do the thing where I start taking people's weapons from them. Oh, come on, friend.
This one is count. This one is count.
There we go. That's working a little more to plan. That's what I like to see. There we go. Flanged mace. Excellent choice for zombie fighting. I mean, I understand these guys are not zombies in that they are alive. But, there we go. And that worked out a little better, too. Your unstable connection is causing your computer to freeze every 3 or 4 words, so you're missing out on the gloriousness that is pirate theater. I am so sorry to hear that. Because I think, like... I just love the idea of all of these pirates, like, running around and putting on a show for each other, just for their own entertainment. Like, not even as part of, like, a con or a way to make money, but just... They wanted something to do, it was fun, it was entertaining. I also think, what was it, if they were doing that for fun, theater kids... Oh, so, interesting random fact, because, normally, I work as a theater technician, so I work backstage at shows, and... Okay. I don't know if I needed to do that, but he was there, and I felt threatened. That's probably not gonna hold up in court.
Over here.
Oh, there we go. Alright, let's continue the mission real quick, and then we'll, continue with pirate theater.
Everything is going according to plan. As we speak, my men are replacing the archers you've removed.
Nice.
The way to the palazzo is clear now.
But not the building itself. Emilio's guards still patrol its border.
Use my men. They can distract the guards. Save you from having to fight.
I like
It
that.
comes time to storm the place. Remember what I've taught you.
Si cauto, Ezio. We await word of your success.
Si cauto. Love it. Assassinate Emilio Barbarigo. Yep. Alright. So let's see, which way do I want to approach? I have to get all the way back there. I have access to thieves, thank goodness, so they are going to help me get there. Let's go do this. So I work in theater normally. I work as a technician. And it's interesting if you look at the history of theater because it's all sailors. And that is pretty cool. And that's how we end up with a lot of our superstitions and our terminology in theater. So in theater you have a technical crew. You don't have like a technical group or I don't know what else you would call it, team. Sometimes people call it a technical team, that's fine. But you will always hear them, you will generally hear them billed as the technical crew. And that comes from the origins of theater technology in sailing. Alright, let's see here. That's right, so this building is separated from everywhere else, so I need to find a different way in. And what I really want is some of those thieves to come help. Oop, and what do you know, there's some just outside the gate. Oh, come on. Okay. Take the long way. There we go. Alright. Come, friends. Lure them away. I should actually concentrate. Otherwise this might not go as well as I'm hoping. There we go. Oop. Alright, let's see if I can find a good place to start climbing up this building. Oh, nope, not there evidently. What else? So when you, if you hear technicians refer to the floor of the theater, they don't call it a floor, they often call it a deck. Another example. All of the rigging, of course, comes from sailing. So, as much as I love the idea of the pirates putting on plays, which I do love that idea, I don't think it should be terribly surprising, considering oftentimes if they needed a job on land, they would go work for theater companies.
House of Cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Like you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we also would do that.
Enough.
Alright.
What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called me.
Assassinate him before he escapes.
Very well. I'll be there.
Oh, don't fall down forward. Fall down backward.
If you want my advice,
there we go.
I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say so.
There we go. I gotta be careful.
What if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load.
Oh, come on. No. You were supposed to... Dang it.
If Carlos is true, I must find a place to hide just until the meeting.
Come on, friend.
Then we'll deal with the assassin.
Don't throw rocks at me. Rude and churlish.
No. I've worked too hard for this.
I don't see him. Not you. Get him.
Oh. Off the edge. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna be okay. He ended up in the river. He did not end up. Yeah. Oh, that guy sees me. I'm trying to actually be a good assassin this time. So I'm trying to be smart about how I do things. So we're gonna get rid of these guys on the rooftops first. There we go.
Don't they understand? There is so much less crime. The people have better lives. So some must leave. It is the price of progress.
Oof.
Why must the assassins always interfere? Like Giovanni. If he had just left well enough alone.
Giovanni? Wasn't Giovanni Ezio's father? I think he was. Also my great-grandfather, interestingly enough. Okay. We're getting close. There's the dude I need to assassinate, so... just take it slow.
Is the ship loaded? Are you ready?
It is done. Let us go.
Yes, and quickly.
Oh.
Guardia! Guardia!
There it is. Excellent.
Do not be afraid.
That was close.
Only regret. Order.
At too great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Oof.
Non trova alcuna gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Requiescat in pace. Alright. Emilio's boat is about to leave. Well, that is okay. Because Emilio's dead. Nice.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Come, let's open the gate for Antonio.
Rosa's knee's feeling better, evidently.
Set has fallen and Emilio is no more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people.
Nice.
Then, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough.
Oh, Ezio.
What else?
Emilio is meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of Ten. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.
I think I might know who our next target is. Ooh, trophy earned. The Merchant of Venice. Love it. Sequence 7 completed. We're getting up there. I think there are 12 sequences, so we're probably... looks like we're just past halfway through. Alright. Okay, so I promised to tell why I think Blackbeard is the greatest of theater nerds. For anyone just tuning in, that sentence might not make any sense. It is all good. Thank you very much for watching, by the way. I always have a ton of fun playing. We'll be on for another 20 minutes-ish. You can always check in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 4 to 6 Pacific time. And Saturday is my special show where we live stream with my wife. And we play Lego Harry Potter right now. Super fun. And we, I think, finally got him, hopefully, soon. I hope soon we'll have a microphone that makes it so that our audio is even better on Saturdays, which will be super nice. And then maybe we'll play Twitch Sings. We'll have to see what happens. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to start heading toward another mission, and then and we will talk about why Blackbeard is the greatest theater nerd. So Blackbeard is one that it's hard to find historical information about, and that's intentional, because he did... Let's get this dude. There we go. Easy money. Normally I kill those couriers, but not when there are guards around like that. So, thank you, love. So Blackbeard purposefully made himself like a figure of myth. He made it seem like he was related to the devil. He made it seem like he was born out of hell. I'm sending one of my men to help you eliminate a conspirator who has ties to Archbishop Salviati. You will pilot a gondola toward your target. Follow him at a distance. Make sure to avoid combat until you're ready to strike. Awesome. Let's do it. Go to the gondolier. I think I'll need to find a gondola myself. So he worked really hard to create myths about himself because he found that it was better to not have to fight. And if he created a big enough myth about himself, he could literally just, like, sail up to a ship and they would immediately raise their white flag and surrender all of their goods to him because most of the merchants he was targeting were insured. And so they would just, like, give all the stuff to him. So he would do things like, he would allegedly put wick, like the kind of wick that you would have on, like, a cannon or a grenade of the time, and he would stick them under his hat and light them on fire so that when he stepped onto a deck, he was literally smoking, so that people were like, oh my god, he's from hell! And it would scare them into complying. I'm trying to remember, he might have been one that had, like, different ships attack and pretend, or maybe I just made that up. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the one. Okay, follow the gondolier. That's right, this one's a tough one, because I gotta stay far enough back. But I'm in a gondola. Maybe, do I have to be in a gondola for this mission? I don't know, we'll find out. But he was good at creating those myths and, like, playing the part of a demon. And he was so good at it that that's how he made his pirating money, was scaring people. And using smoke and mirrors in an almost literal sense to make himself seem scarier than he was. And that is what I think makes Blackbeard not only a great pirate, but one of the biggest theater nerds in the history of of piracy. Another thing I remember learning about that I think is super interesting is we all know of these pirate names like Blackbeard and Bluebeard and Calico Jack and others. I'm trying to think of a few others. But oftentimes fantastical names. Slightly ridiculous names. And those names actually exist for a reason, and it's more than just so that you sound cool or scary or what have you. But most of the pirates of that time were not being pirates just for the fun of it, but they were looking to support their families back home, many of whom lived in France or Spain or the United Kingdom. And so they would send their money back home. And so they needed a fantastical name so that it was harder for the authorities to track them. They didn't want anyone knowing their actual names, because if people knew their actual names, then they would be able to target their families back home. And that is why we have such colorful names for pirates, which I think is a really interesting idea. As it turns out, most of the pirates I have read were sailors for the navies originally, and then because France and Spain and the UK were fighting over territory in the Caribbean, and then they were constantly signing treaties and then, like, backing out and ruining the treaty and what have you. And as soon as they did, they would go back to war. But every time they signed a treaty, they would frequently just drop all of their sailors off in port and not tell them that they were being fired. They would, like, let them loose. They'd give them their last pay, and then they would be like, all right, bye. Have fun in whatever city we drop you off in. Have fun in Havana, or have fun in Kingston. And so without warning, these guys would just be out of work, and they were like, well, what do I know how to do? I know how to sail, and I know how to fight, because the Navy taught me. So then they would join pirate crews, because they could get paid doing that. And that was it. Alright, let's see, what am I doing here? I'm pretty sure I'm waiting for this dude to pick someone up. There we go. Oh. Kill the target? Alright. We'll try and be a little sneaky. There we go, take a breath. Boop. Easy money. That's right, I forgot that wasn't a story mission, that was just a regular assassination contract. Alright. We've got time for another mission, maybe two. We're gonna head over. That's what we're gonna do. Can I go that far? I might not actually be able to get in there right now. We're gonna go to that viewpoint, and we are going to... There's an art merchant right there, which is perfect. Okay. We're gonna do those things. Thank y'all very much for watching again. We're almost done here. Gonna be finishing up in about a little less than 15 minutes, I think. But it has been super fun. It always is on a streaming day. So thank you for watching. And be sure to come watch next time. We'll be on Wednesday, 4 to 6. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 to 6. We're playing Assassin's Creed. We're playing through the series right now. We are chasing down that courier who's hopefully going to give me more money. And then on Saturdays we have my favorite streaming day. My wife and I play, right now, Lego Harry Potter, which should be super fun. So please come check that out if you haven't before. That's my favorite day. So my wife... I was not like a gamer growing up, I guess.
Well, my brother played video games all the time, so that was like his thing.
Gotcha. So she says her brother played video games all the time. That wasn't her thing.
So I played video games, just not like...
Gotcha. So she played video games, but not like all the time, and not for like hours on end. And so this past week we played Lego Harry Potter for 2 hours, and she was like, you know, I always have fun playing Lego Harry Potter, but I figured like 2 hours was going to be enough, and I was going to be like, okay, I'm good. All right, let's. And she said this past week, we finished up, and she was like, I kind of want to keep playing. And I cannot tell you how happy that made me feel inside. It was great. We will turn you in. I keep joking, like pretty soon she's going to be playing Call of Duty. She's not going to be playing Call of Duty. I can promise you that. But anyway, super fun. I'm proud of that. All right, let's hit. Oh goodness, this is a big river.
What a skilled athlete.
There we go. Maybe I can get this boat. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, friend. Excellent. Earlier, while I was offline, I tried to get over here, and this area was closed off to me. So I'm really glad I can actually get into it now. I'm pretty sure there's another courier that just ran above me. Oh well. We have things to do, friend. Viewpoints to see and art to purchase. Oh, alright. Let's go check out the art place, because when I go to the art place they have maps of all the treasure. Oh, and a blacksmith's that's not listed. Alright, paintings. Excellent, we're going to buy all of those. So every time I buy one of these, my villa ends up getting more income. Sacred and profane love. I never took an art history class, and I find myself quite suddenly regretting that.
Grazie for your patronage.
Trophy earned art connoisseur. Nice. Alright, let's climb up to this viewpoint. Open up the map a little bit, and then we will... There we go, let's take that thief's... That thief stole some money.
An entertainer. You seek to amuse yourself.
There we go.
Would you like... There he is! Lajou!
Oh, okay, friend. Ow. Okay, this is one of those dudes I can't steal a weapon from. That's right, I always loved using the dagger in this game, and I haven't been using it. There we go! There we go, that's working out alright. Excellent! That's why I liked using the dagger. Now I remember! It's all coming back. Alright, we're gonna do this viewpoint, we're gonna do this last mission, and then we're gonna sign off for the day. Oh, if we can get Ezio to move. There we go. Come on, friend. Come on. There you are. Alright. Up we go. Oh, that's right. Sometimes they have the viewpoint at the very top, and sometimes it is not. So this one's right here. Oops, goodness. Come on, computer. There we go. Off we go. Excellent.
Where is Emilio?
I told him to be here.
Ooh, friend.
You told him yourself, in person.
Yes, myself, in person. I'm concerned that you don't trust me.
I'm concerned that I don't trust either of you.
Perhaps you'll arrive with the others. Walk with me.
Birds of a feather. Tale of the Templars to eavesdrop on their meeting. Let's try and do this right.
So, how go things in the palace?
Honestly, it's difficult. Mocenigo keeps his circle close. I've tried to lay the groundwork, making suggestions, but he has other voices at his ears.
Then you must work hard. You must become part of his inner circle.
Ooh, yes.
I understand. But it's harder than I expected.
And why is that, Carlo?
I don't know. He just... the Doge doesn't like me.
I wonder why.
It's not my fault.
Yes.
I'm trying to please him. I learn what he craves and I have it delivered. The finest jams from the orchards of Sardinia. The newest fashions from Milano.
There we go. Yes. Oh, courtesans. No, 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 no. Stick near me. Thank you. There we go. My favorite group. Makes the missions like this way easier.
Call me?
A doormat. A flatterer. A bootlicker. Need I go on?
Bastardo.
There we
You
go.
don't know what it's like. You don't understand the pressure in there.
Oh, I don't understand pressure.
Oh, shoot. All of my courtesans.
No, you have no idea. You are a government.
We're still helping out, but not in the way I wanted them to.
I am beside him day and night. You wish you could be where I am.
Are you done?
This guy's got a temper on him.
Hardly. You listen to me now. I am close. The Doge can
There we
be
go.
recruited to our cause. I'm sure of it. Just, I need a little more time.
Time is not a thing we have in great supply.
There we go. Thank you, ladies. Excellent. Oh, come on, ladies.
My feet are killing me. Can't we sit down inside somewhere?
Oh, complain, complain, complain.
You know anywhere truly safe to discuss things such as these?
Ah, when I think of this game and I think of Venice, this is the plaza that I think of, with this giant tower here. There we go. All right, and I can talk to these. There we go. Come on, ladies. Thank you. Yes.
Buongiorno, cousin. Signor Carlo?
We thought Emilio would be with you.
Emilio is dead.
What? How?
The assassin.
Huh.
The same one who hunted down the Pazzi. He's here in Venezia.
That's right.
Silvio, did you not know? He could be anywhere. He could be here right now and we might not even know.
He struck Emilio inside his own palazzo. So,
This dude's got a wizard-level beard.
there is no longer time for subtlety, my brother.
Well done, friend.
We must act now.
But Marco, I'm so close. A few more days, if I can just...
No. It happens this week. We should keep moving.
What does the Spaniard have to say to this change of plan?
You can ask him yourself soon
Oh,
enough.
yes. Come on, ladies. Thank you.
He's here? From Roma?
So I've heard.
Good. Perhaps he's made a decision.
About what, cousin?
Thank you, friend.
About which of us shall step into the robes of the dog, cousin.
All right.
I didn't know there was a decision to be
I need
made.
some of you to distract. Thank
Surely
you.
The choice is obvious
Let's
to
keep
all.
walking.
Obvious indeed. Should be the one who organized the entire operation. The one who came up with the idea of how to save this city.
There is no lack of value in tactical intelligence, good Silvio. But it is wisdom one needs to rule. Do
Oh,
not
shoot.
think otherwise.
Oh, shoot. I lost him. No, 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 no.
There's no need.
Ah, that always makes me sad. My courtesans are distracting the guards. Nope. Ah, shoot. And I don't have another group I can hire right now.
All the hard work.
Basta. We wait for his arrival.
Are you sure he's coming?
Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Yes. Signori, we should move a little faster. I feel eyes on us.
Yep, they're mine. Thank you. There we go. Alright, this way is a little more difficult to deal with, but it can still be done. But I gotta keep up. And I gotta deal with the guards up here, too, which is not easy. Excellent! Another group of courtesans.
Thank you, Dante. We will move at your pace.
This guard's a good find, cousin. How much did you pay for it?
Ladies, thank you.
He saved my life on 2 occasions.
Oh, 2 of them already. Alright, there's another group up there, though.
Enough with your inane prattle. The choice of Dojo was never up to any of you, and you were never given permission to make plans.
Forgive us, Maestro. We wish only to serve.
The plan is this. Dojo Mocenigo will die tonight. And once the deed's been done, Marco shall take his place.
Vi ringrazio umilmente, Maestro.
Good.
Yeah, your rule ain't gonna last long, most likely.
You are closest to Mocenigo. You work the most vital. Serve us well, and it won't be forgotten. Walk with me. I don't want
friend.
blood spilled, you understand? It must appear to all that he goes quietly.
Oh, come on.
When are you closest?
I need some courtesans back.
He may not care to hear what I have.
There we go. Thank you, ladies.
He trusts me by now as one of his own.
Bravo. Then I want you to infiltrate in the kitchen.
So be it.
Marco, can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
I defer to my cousin. That is really his area of expertise.
There we go.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can you bring to get this done?
I will confer with my associates in the streets, but chances are good that I can procure some cantarella.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, and what is it?
It's a most effective form of arsenic.
Alright.
Then it's this side.
Thank you. Come on, ladies. Please walk, please walk, please walk. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, no. Oh, they just killed all the courtesans.
Where has he gone?
The guards in this city are the worst. Oh, shoot. Okay. Come on, friend. Ah, come on. I have 10 seconds left to get my eyes on him or else. Shoot. 5 seconds. Nope. Oh, God. They killed my courtesans. I try to take good care of my courtesans too. I keep switching them out during missions because I don't want any of them to get hurt. Like, I don't want them to follow me for too long.
I have full run of the palace. He may not care to hear what I have to say. He trusts me by now.
Alright. I think that was kind of a fluke. I don't think we need to worry about that happening again. Hopefully not.
So be it.
Marco, can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
Because it just happened to be a dude that I bumped into. Or that bumped into me or did something.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can
Okay, I don't want my courtesans to get distracted or to go into distracting these guys.
But chances are good that I can procure something.
But they did. Okay.
It's a most effective form of arson. Difficult to trace.
Alright, so maybe if I...
Let them have it.
There we go. Come on, and let's look this way. Yes! Alright, that was where we got tripped up earlier, but now... There we go. Come on, come on. They're not giving me that protection right now. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. Okay. We need to blend in. Excellent. Alright. We're back.
Forgive me, Maestro, but is this not perhaps a tad dangerous for you? Involving yourself so intimately with the minutiae of our plans.
I feel the need to involve myself more directly. The Pazzi disappointed us in Firenze. I pray you will not do the same.
Do not worry this time. The Pazzi were a bunch of foolish...
The Pazzis were a potent and venerable family, reduced to rubble by one young assassin. Do not underestimate this troublesome foe.
That dude just walked through Cesare Borgia. Or, Rodrigo?
Or the same fate
Rodrigo, I think.
will befall the Barbarico. I want this done promptly. Bene. I must return to Roma. Time is of the essence. Do not fail us.
All right. Woof.
Che idiota sono. I should have kept my eyes on them. I need to go and see Antonio if I have any hope of salvaging this mess I've made.
Oh, goodness. Oh, and there we go. That's the end of the mission. That was a really intense mission, I gotta say. That one was stressful. Alright, and with that, that is the end of our time together. It is 6 o'clock our time. So, if you liked watching today, I hope you did. Please follow. I'd love to see you in here as we continue. I love hearing people, or seeing people, talk on chat. So thank you very much for stopping by. We will be streaming again 4 to 6 Pacific time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday we do the special Saturday show with my wife. We stream together. We just got a new microphone, hopefully soon, I hope, to make the sound even better. And we play Lego Harry Potter. So, love to see you again. Come back. And with that, it is time to go. Thank you all very much for watching. And I hope to see you next time.